Hello guys, and welcome back to a new episode of Pokémon FireRed. In the last episode we cleared out this tower right here, so now we have nothing else to do in this town for now, which is good. So the next thing we are going to do is to carry on to a new location. Now we could go down this path, or let me just get my map real quick to show you. And the map here, or the milk carton as I like to call it. We can either go down this path, or we can go all the way over here and carry on down this path, because we are trying to get to Fuchsia City here. But since we already are here, I think we should just go to the path we are closest to. So let's do that, and let's just go right ahead, because there is nothing much else to do. Now we are in a wide open area here, which is mostly sea. So let's just go on through and see what we can find. Hello! There's a lookout spot upstairs. The view is magnificent. Well, let's go and take a look then. I've been to one of these before, but we can always go and look at another one. Hello! My Pokemon's ashes are stored in Pokemon Tower. You can have this TM. I don't need it anymore. Well, that is very kind of you, and I'm sorry for your loss. TM27 is a move called Return. If you treat your Pokemon good, it will return your love by working its hardest in battle. Yeah, and that move is very powerful if you have a Pokemon that love you and have full happiness. So, it works. It gets stronger the happier your Pokemon is, so very good. It's also a normal type move, so keep that in mind. Let's see what the binoculars have to show. There's a man fishing! Amazing! And what do you have to show? It's Pokemon Tower! Whoa! I am amazed. Not really. There are better ones of those. I'm sure we'll see them. But here we are. Oh, he turned around. I thought he would just face the water, but let's skip him for now. There are items out there, but we can't reach them yet. Will you turn around? Yes, he will. I think there are also hidden items around here somewhere, but once again, I'm not about to go and look for them. Turn around, please. Thank you. I don't think he will turn around though. Let's see. Oh, he will. Interesting. There are so many of them, and we can skip them all if we want to. I'm not sure if I should skip everyone. Maybe I should go back and take them on off screen sometimes. But for now, let's just go and see where we can get to. And here we are at this sleeping Pokemon. Now, before we take him on, you should know that you have a very tough battle ahead of you, so let me just switch around my party real quick. Jester up front, I think, for a couple of reasons. So let's just talk to it, or something like that, and use the Pokeflute. Say hello to Snorlax! This thing is a favorite among many people because of its lazy behavior and such an ability to do so. Anyway, I started off with Jester here because this thing is extremely powerful, and it will likely hurt a lot if you aren't careful. So we'll try to be as careful as possible. It has very high attack, and it has very many good moves too. So be prepared for that. And that's especially why I used Jester first, because of his Intimidate, so I could cut its attack a little bit. This one has a special strategy that it might use. Hopefully it doesn't. Oh, it did. It can use Rest, which will fill its health up again, as you might already know, but as you can see, it also has a berry, which will awaken it from its sleep. So it can use rest for free one time, and that can be a little bit tricky to deal with, depending on what it chooses to do. So far that's the only attacking move it has used, except Snore, but Snore can only be used when it's asleep. So that's another strategy it uses. It will try to use Rest first and then Snore, so it can attack while it's sleeping and healing itself up. And lastly there's that Yawn. And I think we have seen Yawn before, but if not, it will make your Pokemon fall asleep in 2 turns, at the end of the second turn. And it can be kinda tricky to deal with. And it's asleep again. Very, very friendly of you, Snorlax. Thank you so much. And Jester is asleep too. Well, this is a good time to do this, I suppose. We can find the flute and use it. And that woke up all of the Pokemon. So now it can't use Snore. It can go to sleep again, of course, but let's just try to take its health down a little bit more again. Hopefully manage something. Okay then. Rest again. Okay, we only have 3 Dragon Rages left, and I think they will do more damage than anything else. And I don't want to use Water Pulse in case it gets confused and hurts itself, because there are only 2 of these in the game. So I would like to catch at least 1 for the Pokédex. Now, if you would be so kind as to not wake up right now. Oh, of course. But they tried to use Snore at that turn, so that doesn't matter. This is a very simple battle so far. It has only been able to attack me once. Hopefully that doesn't change. Okay, that's fine. That's completely okay. At least it's not dead, and yeah. But it has a very low catch rate, so I'll try my best to catch it soon. Jester, you just keep on hanging on, and hopefully we'll catch this thing in a moment. Come on now. Catch. Thank you! That wasn't nearly as bad as I had anticipated, or was hoping we wouldn't get. Because I have had some very long battles with this guy. It is not satisfied unless it eats over 880 pounds of food every day. When it is done eating, it goes promptly to sleep. Yeah. And I won't nickname it for now. I don't think I will use it. I have come to a conclusion of what I think I want as my last party member, but it can still change because I'm not completely certain. Anyway, and now the route back to Vermilion City is clear again, so we could go in there if we wanted to. But let's go on instead. And before we go too far, I would like to switch Johnny back to the front of the party so he can get more experience once again. He got a bunch more experience earlier because I have been catching Pokemon off screen for a couple of reasons, but let's talk to this guy first. I'm the fishing guru's younger brother. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without it. Tell me, do you like to fish? So, but I suppose. Grand. I like your style. I think we can be friends. Take this and fish, young friend. And we get the Super Rod. The Super Rod is the best fishing rod in the Pokemon game, so that's very good to have already. Fishing is a way of life. It is like the finest poetry. From the seas to rivers, go out and land the biggest one, my friend. Now, I have a request. If you catch a big Magikarp with that rod, I want to see it. As much as I love to fish, I also love seeing gigantic Magikarp. Interesting. And he also has this note over here that you can go and look at. It's a blank chart of some sort. It has spaces for writing in records of some kind. So if you bring Magikarps here, he will add those to the board. And that's kinda interesting, I suppose, if you want to go and fetch Magikarps. Anyway, as I said, I've been catching Pokemon off screen to be able to get those items from the aids, Professor Oak's aids. But I haven't been able to find as many as I would like in the time between the time I had to record this, or not record at all. But let's just battle this guy. So I think we should be able to catch a few more in the future, very near future. But until then, I don't have enough at the moment. But hopefully you can forgive me for that, and I will go back off screen if necessary. And I will get the items, so no problem there. It's not like we lack a lot of Pokemon, so it won't be too long before we can get those. We're currently at 26, I believe, so that's pretty close. And Nidorino next. I think this might give you a level if you can survive. But I want to keep you out in battle here. That is too risky. So, your turn. And I will train Noel very soon. He is lagging behind so much since we just got him, but there will be an easy way to train him coming up very soon. And once we get it, I will be happy, and he will get the option to be trained more. But let's just defeat this Nidorino before anything bad happens. Shouldn't be too difficult. Come on now. Thank you. It didn't level up, sadly, but that's okay for now. I'll just find an antidote real quick so Johnny doesn't die. There we go. And we should keep it going on. I'm considering training them a little bit more off screen and such, just to make sure they are leveled up enough. But if it comes to that, I will do it between episodes, and that will hopefully be good. And otherwise, I think we are doing fine. There must be an item down here somewhere. Where is it? I'm not quite sure. So let's just leave this patch for now and go on. Maybe we can find some trainers ahead and such. Oh, that was unintentional. I found Carbos in a cave once while I was spelunking. Okay, since she is standing there and that guy is down there, I will try to sneak by. Or actually, I want to fight this guy so I can get a bit more experience, so I will see you in a bit. My bird Pokemon want to battle with you. And that was a little bit more experience. I'll just keep on fighting these guys along the way. So yeah, one more. I'm told I'm good for a kid. Okay, so that battle didn't go as well as I had planned. Johnny got beaten to a pulp. And the others got beaten up pretty badly too. And on the bright side, Noel got to see his first battle against the Pikachu, and it went pretty well. So it's not all bad, but it's not all good either. So we just have to keep on going on here. This is kind of a maze, and I think we have to fight some trainers along the way here. But before we do, I think... Oh, yeah. That I knew. But before we do that, I think we should go over here, because I think there is an item over here. So let's just look real quick. It's hidden at least. there something over here? Maybe I should just look around. Nope, nothing. That's too bad. Okay, I just caught a ditto in there, so that's good, I think. We should be getting pretty close to the number of Pokemon we need to go through or go and get our items. But I think we have to battle a guy here now, so no we don't. Very nice. I'll go back and battle these guys off screen because I think my team is starting to need some more experience. But first of all, I want to look around here for a bit. I think there are some items in here, but it will take a lot of work to find them all. And you can sneak around everyone here. So easy. And it's not that good to be able to sneak around absolutely everyone, is it? Let's see. We can always go to our destination first and then fight more people afterwards. Anyway, we are now here, and there are a few ways to go here, but the only way to go if we want to go to our destination is this part of it. So let's just keep on going on. There are so many trainers here, so very many trainers, and we will have to fight a lot of them off screen, or I will have to. And an item, TM18 Rain Dance. That one is very good if you have a Rain Dance team, and Rain Dance teams can be very good. It boosts the power of water type moves and it decreases the power of fire type moves. So that can be very useful. And it also makes some abilities work, such as Swift Swim, which makes certain Pokemon faster if they have it. And stuff like that. Hello. Are you the kid who's working on a Pokédex? Professor Oak's aide came by here. Oh, did he? Let's go and see then. There he is. What do you want this time? Hi, remember me? I'm one of Professor Oak's aides. If your Pokédex has complete data on 50 species, I'm supposed to give you a reward. Professor Oak entrusted me with the experience share for you. So Anne, let me ask you, have you gathered data on at least 50 kinds of Pokemon? Absolutely not. I haven't even gotten enough to get to the 30 item or 30 Pokemon reward. So we are pretty close. I have 27 now, and we will get there in a moment. But for now, I will just have to hold on off on that. But we should be able to gather a lot of Pokemon really easily and really cheaply very soon. So let's just look at these first. Looks like a small island on the horizon. That is pretty interesting. And what's this? A large shining bird is flying towards the sea. And it looks like that. That is even more interesting. Maybe we'll see that bird again sometime. But we're not heading out to sea now. We are heading into this area here. And here we are in Fuchsia City. So finally we have reached a new destination. And this place is pretty interesting. It has a lot of things. First of all, it has Pokemon on display, such as this, which is linked to the Safari Zone. That is the thing around here, just up here. If I can show it, here it is. The Safari game Pokemon You Catch. So that we will go over a bit later, because it is a huge area and we can't do all that now. There are also a few houses around here that we will have to go to later too, and a gym, and of course a Pokemon Center. So we will just rest up real quick, and in the next episode we will start exploring Fuchsia City. So until then, see you and take care.